Hey guys, today I'm going to visit the Yokota Air Base Friendship Day. It's gonna be a 2 days event. Today is a Saturday, it's early in the morning. The reason why I have to get down there at least like a 4 o'clock in the morning. That's the reason why I got up in the 1 and left my house about 2:30. It's gonna be an hour and 20-minute drive. Here in Tokyo, there's a two-way. The blue one is to use a toll road. It takes about 1 or 20 minutes, but another one which is the shortcut along with the Taman River. This is a location when you going to visit the Friendship Day and the fussa, the Air Force Base. It's open up the 5th gate, and here this is the parking fee. It's a reserve parking fee. They are priced pretty expensive. The expensive one close to 10,000 yen, but if you're going to the reserve, that's chances are you don't know whether you're going to be able to find a parking space or not. So even though you're paying extra, you're the pretty reserved parking space. And it's kind of too far. Even though you use a toll road, it takes a long time. And it's not too far. This is like Yokota, located is far away from the center of Tokyo. And this is the airplane, and the left is the U.S. side, and middle of the Japan-U.S. Right is also a private one. This is early in the morning, about the 4 o'clock, what they look like. It keep raining. It's about 4:45. This gate will open about 9 o'clock, so I had plenty of time. I have to stay at these locations. The people are starting up. I got here about 4:30. I was supposed to be at the 4, but after parking my space, I was trying to looking for the public restrooms, so I have to use it. Wait. You have to stay and wait for about 5 hours, pretty long. Around the 5:25, the Japanese policemen started prepping up here. They are the one at the outside of the gate. They're gonna escorting all the Japanese guests into the U.S. Air Force Base in Yokota. Around 7:30, see all the people online up. And close to 7:30, more policemen is prepping up to escorting people. This is like a Route 16. This is the same road. If you go to Yokosuka, they have a Route 16. So Route 16 is from all the way from Yokosuka to this end of Tokyo, the city called Fussa. This is the busiest day for Saturday, Sunday. Other than that, it's just a quiet place. Only for the Friendship Day, they are full of people for 2 days. Now it's about the 8. They open up the gate as earlier, so people are going there. And this is a section you do to show the ID card, and it's already passed. And this is 8:30, and we'll still have to wait about 30 minutes. So here, and cross the 2 minute to 9, and almost after they say. Now it's 9 o'clock. People start rushing in. It's to the airplane. This is all the people look like after opening the gate. They're going up there. This is the first airplane, and C-130 airplane here. And this is amazing thing when you come up the first. I guess we come up here at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the first person in line, there's a base commander greeted each one and the front line with a shake hand. There's one thing, this is amazing. that I was able to meet the base commander of the U.S. Air Force at the Yokota. And here we were supposed to have a JASEF, Japanese Air Force airplane, but they did have like some kind of airplane accent that, so they're not gonna do any display for Japanese JASEF side. So you see it airplane is JGSDF, which is the Japanese Army one. Yeah. So this is another variation of MC-130J. And I think this is the only old bigger airplane will be seen at the Yokota Air Base. If you go to Atsugi, you're not gonna see this type of airplane. So if you go to Atsugi, all the fighter jet and other airplane is getting on the board, and right now it's aircraft carrier as George Washington's. So if you go to the Atsugi, the jet fighter, the other plane, and say a couple weeks ago there was F-35Cs there too, not here. So mainly this is a bigger airplane to carry all the items onto the personnel and all of the military equipment onto the airplane. This is my first time visit, so I don't know what to expect. So I see lots of bigger plane. This is much a bigger version of C-130J.
The Japanese Red Cross is currently seeking blood donation volunteers for patients in need of.
So as I said, you have to come down. Let's say this is a 2 days event. If you like to be the first person or first line, you have to be at in front of like a fifth gate at least like 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And be aware that the parking fee is kind of expensive, but if you come up too early, but depends. There are the 3 stations. One called Ushihama, that's the closest, about the 10 minutes from the station. Another one from Haijima is about the 20-minute toward the fifth gate. Another one called the East Fussa. So the people are going to stop you lining up from Haijima, people coming from Haijima stations. The another direction is the East Fussa, and the middle is people who are coming from Ushihama stations. This is another type of airplane, the USAF. And I thought they're gonna use the whole like airfield, but it looks like they use only the half of the airfield. Yeah. I was expecting more from, because the fifth gate is located almost the edge of the Yokota Air Force Base. The main gate is, and the second gate is, it's about from the fifth gate. The main gate is about probably the 10-minute walk. And you see it's keep on raining, so the weather for today is not good. So I'm wearing is a raincoat. I probably when the videotaping, it's probably better to wear the raincoat from the bottom ones to the top. Besides, my umbrella is too big because if the people around, I have to be careful not to hit anyone. So I just stopped using my umbrella. So only wearing my raincoat to walk around. So interesting because even though all the Japanese private airplane, they are invited to this for, I guess it's a fee of the space for the airfield. So they do not use a private jet. It's not going to use the Yokota Air Force Base. Those are the Japanese private jet. So only for the display for the Friendship Day event only. This is another type of friend because I don't know. They have a label because I don't have a name for this airplane. It's pretty interesting. This Atsugi, because I didn't see any of the private jet. So coming down there is, I had an opportunity to observe all kinds of the private Cessna and the jet. And looks like even though I'm over here, I don't think it's not gonna be a stop raining. So it's a keep on raining. You need to have at least like an umbrella and the raincoat to walk around. And here is a fire engine of the U.S. Air Force. And there are also one, it's a shape a little different from the Atsugi one. And another for the Yokosuka ones. It's my first time seeing is Air Force fire engines. And all the trucks and utility vehicles. And here I never seen these type of trucks. It's pretty interesting. So I guess they need to go. I guess they need to reach out to the much like a top of the airplane to walk on it. And here I think it looks like there's a tractor. And this is another C-17, and this is a very big airplane too. And you can line up and you can go in, take a look at it. This one is pretty huge. This is amazing. This is how big this airplane is. And on the display, they only use only half of the airfield, not the entire airfield. So imagine that this is the airfield so huge, much larger than the Atsugi ones. These are the jet fighters, F-16. And see the Osprey, they park at the other side. I think it looks like at the terminal of the area. So those are the off limit for today's visitors. And you see the other half of this airfield. And here, this is the Navy, U.S. Navy plane here. Oh, I didn't expect to see the U.S. Navy plane today. And yeah, if you go to Atsugi, yeah, you'll see plenty of the U.S. Navy plane. But this is my surprise. Yeah, this is my surprise. And this is like a very popular people line up you are able to get onto the plane to see what it looks like inside. And looks like they flew from Kadena, Okinawa. And this is the business jet. Yeah, the same one I seen at the Atsugi base. They have the same like a citation altar was a display. And it's the inside of what they look like in a cargo airplane. And there's plenty of people so lining up, but I gave back too many people. So this is a F-16 on the display. Too bad that we can't get so close. So somehow, like compared to Atsugi ones, you'll be able to see on the back of like a fighter jet. You can all looks like a Yokota. Looks like they won't allow you to do so. So only the front view and side view, not the rear views. Yeah, I just want to see the rear, but I don't think it's not gonna possible today. It's so skinny. Yeah. And this is another angle or capture F-16 from this, from the right angle. And this is another C-130J here. They are gonna be this one. Maybe another couple. One is a park at this area. And when you look like front view, it's just like dolphins. Yeah. It's the same airplane you see from the back. And this is a JGSDF, Japanese Army's helicopter. And today's, like I mentioned, Japanese Air Force Defense, one of the practice airplane had the accident that they cancel all of the Japanese Air Force Defense airplanes. So we're not gonna see any of them except Japanese Army, the JGSDF and the helicopters. Those a couple helicopters that's from the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force. That's about it for Japanese side. And another variation of helicopter, the utility helicopters. And today it's a keep on raining. It's not too cold. It looks like it's adequate. Osprey is very popular. That the people made so many long line for the Osprey. Yeah. This is like an Air Force version of Osprey. And if you go to the Atsugi Friendship Day, you're going to see the Navy version Osprey there. Well, it's about the 11 a.m. So this is it. I'm just going home. You see the right side is people are coming in. These are the people going home. Well, it was a quite experience here.